Fighting crime is easy when you can fly. It's easy when you can lift cars or shoot lasers from your eyes. But what if you were blind? No sight, no visual shortcuts, just darkness. Could you still protect your neighborhood? Marvel's Daredevil explores exactly that question. The story follows Matt Murdock, a man blinded by a chemical accident who doesn't gain vision in the traditional sense, but something far more unsettling. His world is built from sound, texture, pressure, and rhythm. Over time, he trains these senses until they fuse into something resembling perception itself. Daredevil isn't seeing the world, he's receiving it. Think of Matt Murdock like a radio. The world is constant static, noise, vibrations, smells, and movement. Most of us hear only one station. Matt hears many. At will, he can focus on the scent of blood from a fresh wound, the irregular rhythm of a heartbeat, or the echo of footsteps bending around a corner. Layered together, these signals form a map, one that allows him to move, fight, and survive. So is Daredevil just using echolocation like a bat? Not exactly. Echolocation is real. Animals like bats and dolphins emit sound pulses and listen to the echoes that return. The delay reveals distance. The distortion reveals size and shape. A bat can detect a millimeter-wide insect in total darkness using sound alone. Humans, however, are not built for biological sonar. But that doesn't mean we're helpless. A real-world version of Matt Murdock would not rely on echolocation alone. He would rely on sensory integration, the brain's ability to combine multiple weak signals into a single spatial understanding. And here's the uncomfortable truth. You already do this. Have you ever walked through your house with your eyes closed and suddenly felt like you were about to hit something before you actually did? That sensation isn't imagination. In the 1940s and 50s, blind patients described this phenomenon as facial vision. They reported pressure or awareness near their face when approaching objects. What scientists later realized was simple but profound. These individuals weren't feeling objects. They were interpreting auditory echoes, air displacement, and subtle vibrations, and the brain was translating that information into spatial awareness. Sound was becoming space. This leads to something most people misunderstand. We don't have just 5 senses. Beyond sight, sound, taste, smell, and touch, there is proprioception, your sense of body position. Close your eyes and raise your hand in front of your face. You know where it is without seeing it. That awareness operates constantly, silently, and unconsciously. It is your brain mapping reality without vision. Now imagine training that system. Research shows that blind individuals who master echolocation do not have better hearing than sighted people. Their ears are ordinary, their brains are not. Consider Daniel Kish, blind since childhood, navigating the world by making clicking sounds. Brain scans show something remarkable. When he echolocates, regions of the brain normally responsible for visual and spatial processing become active. Not just auditory areas, visual ones. This means the brain is repurposing sound and treating it like sight. That isn't a superpower. That is neuroplasticity. The same biological capacity exists in every human brain. Daredevil exaggerates this ability, of course. No human can fight trained criminals using sound alone. The series takes dramatic liberties. But the foundation is real. The brain is not locked to one sense per function. With enough attention, training, and adaptation, it can reorganize itself in ways that blur the line between limitation and ability. We may never fly. We may never shoot lasers. But in a very real sense, Daredevil isn't fantasy. He's a reminder that perception is not about eyes, it's about interpretation. And with the right rewiring, the human brain can do things that look a lot like fearlessness. Because science doesn't need superpowers. It already has something better.